The first thing I want to say in this video is there is going to be a giveaway next Friday, and every single Friday from now on, it will be announced at the end of next Friday's video, okay? The link is in the description if you want to enter. There's various different ways to enter, but that's what I want to say about that. Join it. It's going to be a good one. It's just like a little £5 giveaway from the UK. You guys can enter wherever you are in the world, and yeah, it's just you can put £5 towards Game Pass or a couple of games, and there's going to be a winner every single week on a Friday. So that's something to look forward to on the channel. But today we have two awesome topics. We're going to talk about the Xbox being sued by the FTC, which is a little bit negative, but we'll get into that, and then also go through some of the games that were announced at the Game Awards yesterday. So without further ado, let's get into it. What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben Gaming video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. Remember to go down to the link in the description below to enter the giveaway that I just talked about. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the FTC, which is one of the biggest government agencies in the United States, is actually suing Microsoft in an effort to block the tech giant's acquisition of Activision Blizzard King. So earlier this year, obviously, we found out that Microsoft announced its intent to purchase the Call of Duty publisher for just shy of 70 billion. You say that, but it's 68. It's quite a lot of billions between those, making it the biggest acquisition of all time. So given Activision holds the keys to a lot of major franchises, including one that is consistently the biggest seller every year. I mean, it's actually one of Sony's most profitable games. Obviously not Sony's game, but through the cut they take from each game's sale, it's one that brings Sony a very, very large amount of money. And they're obviously scared that that's going to be ripped away from them in the future. So some regulators have actually approved the deal already, but the FTC has been in doubt. There's actually been a lot going on there, but they have decided to then sue Microsoft to try and block this deal. Does that mean it's not going to go through? Absolutely not. It's very likely this thing is still going to go through in March. I don't see it being an issue, to be honest. Just because the FTC suing them doesn't mean they're going to win that instantly. It just doesn't. But there's been an update in the last few hours. So Microsoft has actually issued a statement regarding the FTC's decision. And they said that we continue to believe that this deal will expand competition and create more opportunities for gamers and game developers, says Brad Smith, Microsoft's vice chair president. He also said, we have been committed since day one to addressing competition concerns, including by offering earlier this week proposed concessions to the FTC. While we believed in the gaming peace, While we believe in gaming peace a chance, while we believe in not gaming, Christ, man, gaming on the brain, giving peace a chance, we have complete confidence in our case and welcome the opportunity to present our case in court. That's what Microsoft had to say, something like that. I couldn't get it said. Imagine if I was doing the court case. That would be a disaster, wouldn't it? But that's what Microsoft has said. They're still confident it's going through. Going to be very interesting to see how much this prolongs the deal. I think maybe March we could see it go through. That's my prediction, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm just talking. But that's where we're at the moment with this whole FTC thing. It's looking a little bit worrying, but I don't see it being a major problem. It has reduced the chances of it going through, but I still think it's very high. I still think it's like an 85% chance it's going to all happen. But we just have to wait and see. It doesn't matter. Like, we just got to wait and see. It's exciting either way, and it's interesting to see all this go on. But the next thing I want to talk about is everything that was announced at the Game Awards. I want to run through a lot of them, but some of the ones I just want to briefly touch on. I don't need to speak about all of them in the same way. So the first one I am pretty excited for. So we've actually got... sorry, it's not the first one, but Dead Cells, there's actually another DLC. That one I am excited for. That is actually something that I'm pretty excited for. That comes out Q1 2023, and it's a Castlevania DLC by the looks of it. The second thing, which is a game that I was so excited about and really enjoyed on Xbox, is Vampire Survivors, and that's got a mobile release. It's free. Go and download it on iOS. I actually had to Google Vampire Survivors iOS because when I searched in the store, it just wouldn't come up at all, so I don't really know what happened there. But that's where we're at with that. A game called Valiant Hearts doesn't look like my kind of thing, but it's there. If you guys are interested in that, I'll leave a link to all these this list. The next one was good. Returnal comes to PC. That's great. Great news. You're going to be able to play that game above 60 frames, which is just a huge game changer for that style of game. Returnal is an awesome game. I know I'm an Xbox fan, but I still have a PlayStation 5. I still play those games. Probably one I will actually pick up on PC to play with mouse and keyboard and a 240 hertz monitor. Like, yes, please. I'm definitely doing that. We then had Hellboy, a Hellboy game that's been announced. Which looks like a kind of comic book kind of style. Looks interesting, maybe not for me. There was a fresh look at PSVR 2 with Horizon Call of the Mountain, so that's interesting. Raw Fury actually showed off a Silent Hill-esque kind of horror game called Post Trauma. It's got fixed camera angles, but it looks pretty interesting. Very different to have fixed camera angles in a game in the 2023, I guess, by that point. PlayStation picked up a cool-looking sort of first-person puzzle game called Viewfinder. That looks interesting. Among Us got some more stuff. Don't care about that. After Us is a new atmospheric adventure game published by Silent Division and due out in 2023. That was another interesting one. There'll be a couple of trailers on the screen, guys, for you to look at as well when I talk about one. I'm going to skip on to the ones that I really find interesting here because you don't need to know everything. You guys can Google that. But Hades 2. Sorry, just hit my microphone. Yes, please. Hades 1, fantastic. I actually played it on Switch. Really, really fun game. Something that I recommend anyone goes and checks out. But Hades 2 is expected in 2023, and that game is going to be amazing. It's pretty difficult. They're roguelike games in the end of the day, but really, 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 really cool. So that I'm extremely excited for. There was a Ghostbusters game. Not sure how that's going to play, but it's there. Suicide Squad actually has Batman in it. So, we got Gotham Knights. Actually, Gotham Knights I enjoyed. Batman's not in Gotham Knights, or he is, but he's not a playable character. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice comes out on the 26th of May and it actually includes Batman, which looks very, very interesting. He's played by Kevin Conroy, which is good because that's good news. Always good to have a decent voice actor in there. Last of Us Part 1 comes to PC in March. Great news. And here's my big favorite one. Jedi Survivor comes out 17th of March, as I predicted last week, or heard the rumors for, I shouldn't say predicted, heard the rumors for Jedi Survivor. Man, this game is going to be so good. I mean, look at the trailer. Graphically, it looks amazing. The first game, if you haven't played this game, please, today, go to the Xbox or whatever platform you play on, go to that store and go and download. As you can see, I've already pre-ordered Jedi Survivor. It's there. It's already pre-installed on my Series X. I can't wait to play that game. Go and check it out. It's phenomenal, the first one. Obviously, the second one, we don't know yet, but I'm hoping it's going to be an improvement over the first one as well. And let's hope the reason Jedi Fallen Order didn't do as well as it should do is because it launched with a few bugs, few frame issues. It just didn't run perfectly. So I really hope that they kind of don't do that again this time, because it kind of impacted how the game performed in terms of sales from the first game. So they need to not do that. That would be great if they didn't do that. There was a game called June, which was a survival MMO, which looked okay. Forspoken got a trailer. I don't know that game looks like it's for me. And then the next big one was Death Stranding 2. That obviously was a huge thing for everyone. Death Stranding, I didn't particularly enjoy. I really tried to get into it. Graphically, it was really, really nice. Like, it just did look good. But you're just walking around, man. It's not a game. Like, I just find that sort of game very hard for myself to get into and actually enjoy, because it literally is just a walking simulator. And that's not being offensive to a Sony title. I know a lot of people say they're all walking simulators. They're not. God of War is not a walking simulator. It has gameplay. But this is really a walking simulator. And I don't know, trailer looks cool. Obviously, upgrade graphically. I'll put the trailer in the background if we don't get copyright striked or whatever. But and for some reason, my PC is playing music. But yeah, it looked good. It looked good. Tekken 8 is something that we've already heard about. Baldur's Gate 3 is something we've heard about. Fire Emblem Engage, I believe, is something, it's the expansion pass anyway. And Diablo 4 was the next one that I was excited for. Now, Diablo 3 is a game that I actually didn't play. I watched it. I watched a lot of people play it. I know there was a lot of criticism towards it, but it looks really good. And I'm really, this one looks really good. I'm really interested to try it out. It's something that I want to play at this time and not watch and actually really enjoy. So I'm going to get into that game. As again, you can see behind me, I've already pre-ordered it on my Series X. Very, very excited for that. Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores DLC was announced there too. Remnant looks good. That's actually Remnant 2. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There was Mario movies. The other one was there was a game from Soft Game. What's it called? I can't find it. Oh, sorry, Cyberpunk DLC. There was some Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty DLC announced, and Armored Core is Armored Core 6. Sorry, is a game that's by From Software, and the last one, 5, I believe, was released in like 2012 or maybe even before that. It was a really it wasn't a big system seller or a big selling game, but there is Armored Core being, I guess, rebooted would be the word at this point, with a new game. So that's interesting, but that's the main ones I wanted to talk about here. Xbox didn't show anything. I severely think that was a terrible decision. A lot of people seem to be saying, oh, it's because, they're trying to be like downplay things at the moment because of, the Activision deal go through. I'd say that's absolute crap. They could have talked about existing games that we know are coming out next year, like Starfield and Redfall. Like, really, we haven't seen that much. The only gameplay we've seen of Starfield was a very badly running, video of that. And it's just, that's a little bit worrying. Like, I don't see that as a positive thing in any way. So I really, really hope that we're going to see an improvement there. I don't know if they're planning like an upcoming thing is what I'm trying to say, because they need something to be shown, because it's just looking disappointing. But that's pretty much it for this video. Go down to the giveaway in the description. Win yourself some money here, guys. It's going to be something we do every week, as I said before. Win yourself something. If you don't win this time, you might win next time. And yes, you can win multiple times. You could win technically 40, freaking hell am I saying? £20 in a month from me if it happens to fall on you. I don't pick the winners, the software does. But you might not win this time, but you might win next time. So do go and do all that. Enter it down below. It's something that's going to be cool, and I'm looking forward to kind of running that every week, announcing the winner at the end of each video next Friday. So, and then following on the Friday after, there'll be another winner. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in future videos. Bye-bye for now.